Hey guys! So we just got back from our first trip taking our Jayco Seneca out, which we officially named the Roar and Snore. It did awesome in freezing temperatures. We got our tank heaters on, and don't forget your heated hose. We had a mishap with ours and it froze, but we fixed it. So we just had a few issues that we wanted to go over really quick, just for some advice for you guys if you're looking to get one or looking to go on a freezing trip. So let's start here. The top of this, can't really put a sheet on it, especially if you're gonna have this piece up here while you're driving so you don't hit your head. So what we did was we ended up putting a sleeping bag with a blanket. You could put a sheet on here, but it would be really difficult to move this around, and then you wouldn't be able to put the sheet on until you get to your campsite. So that's up here. If we move down here, one thing we noticed, it would be really helpful if Jayco had put a glove compartment here for the manual or other papers that we need. It was really difficult to kind of figure out where to put all the stuff while we were driving. So we kind of put it on the side, we put it up by the kitchen, but you know, another extra space right here in the front would have been helpful. Let's move here to the table. These cushions love to slide around when we're driving. So we did put an extra little Velcro piece right over here. We'll probably have to add a couple more down here on the bottoms, but they definitely move around while you're driving. The windows also tend to open up a little bit while you're driving, so make sure they're nice and tight before you take off. Next, let's move to this drawer. This drawer is made for pots and pans, but for some reason, around those turns, it slides open every time. So we'll have to figure out how to get it to close or stay closed while we're driving. If you have any ideas, put it in the comments, but we're still working on that piece. Also, while you're driving, this works. You can heat up nuggets, you can heat up anything else your kids want to eat. Don't recommend doing that because it's not safe, but it does work. Let's talk about this cabinet. So just keep in mind, if the slide is closed, you can't open whatever is in here. So just make sure that you take out what you need while you're driving, and if you do need things in there, you'll have to get it when the slide is open. The fridge, make sure you teach your kids to lock it up before you drive away. Definitely can't be crying over spilled milk. Next, the bunk beds. Love the bunk beds, wish there was a ladder. We really wish Jayco would have put either a step or a ladder right here. It was really difficult having our older child get up on the bunk. We could have used the other ladder, but then our child over there wouldn't have a ladder. So this really needs its own separate ladder or step, so that the kids don't have to rely on us putting them up there every single night. The bathroom, when you're in freezing temperatures, it gets really cold in here. So make sure that you have your cushion up there to keep the warmth in. All the other reviews talk about the placement of this. Yeah, it should be somewhere else. But it wasn't terrible, so it worked. Lastly, the master bedroom. Again, if you're not going to put your slide out, you can't open these unless the slide is out. So make sure that if you do need something overnight, if you're going on a long haul, on a long trip, or you're going to stay at a truck stop or a Walmart where you can't put your slides out, make sure you have everything you need out of here before that. Other than that, we had a great trip and we love the Roar and Snore.